Okay, so after we did all those assessments with you, all the x-rays, the perio chart, the calculus chart, um, so after that we kind of come up with like our dental hygiene diagnosis for you. So based on your perio chart, as you can see, one of the things that we measure is bleeding, which is all like the red dots on here. And as you can see, you had like a lot of bleeding sites, which just kind of shows us that there's like active disease, your gums are really inflamed, which could be due to just like being overdue for the dentist or just home care things like that. Another thing that we measure is your pocket depth, which is how how deep your gums are around your tooth. And as you can see, 1 to 3 millimeters is healthy, but you had some 4s and some 5s and even a couple 6s down here, which kind of just shows us that because there's bacteria getting down into your gums, then at that point we want to clean it up out of there so that it can reattach to it before you start getting bone loss. Another thing that we measured was recession, is when your gums kind of start receding down from the gum line, which I think in your case could be due to just some home care things, like brushing a little bit too hard on this side, down on those bottom teeth. So have you ever had like a deep cleaning before in the past? No. So yeah, we call it NSPT. It's called non-surgical periodontal therapy. So it's kind of like the step before it would have to be like a surgical intervention, and the success rate for it is really high. So what we're gonna do is I'll have you come in for 2 more appointments. So at the first appointment we'll do 2 plugs and separate your mouth, and since you have those like deeper pockets, we might want to like get you numb for it, just so we can really get down and clean out all that bacteria and calculus. And then I'll have you come back for another appointment to do the other 2 quadrants in your mouth. And yeah, and
sounds good.
Yep. And just on your radiographs as well, I'll show you. On those bite wing x-rays, we kind of like measure the bone levels that like kind of go straight across. And with that, we just saw like a little bit of bone loss, which is kind of can start to happen. And over time, if you don't get the bacteria cleaned out of it, then the bone can just start receding, and that's when like people's teeth become loose and stuff like that. So just this bone level right here. Right here. And then, so after we do the deep cleaning, I'll have you back in about like 4 to 6 weeks after your deep cleaning, and we will kind of like evaluate how you're healing, just like go back, see if there's any like missed spots. And at that appointment, we'll also like do the polish and fluoride, just so we give you like time to heal, time to let the inflammation go down, and like see how it's going. But how has your home care been?
Well, he hooked me up with the sauna.
The Sonicare? So before this deep cleaning, we'll like have you start using the Sonicare, and then afterwards, and then definitely at the PSC, we'll be able to like evaluate how you're healing and how that home care has been helping you too as well.
Perfect.
Yeah.